when many of us woke up on Monday morning, and myself included, we have questions swirling in our minds. And we are wondering what to do. We are wondering what choices to make, what direction to go. And this is such a big part of life, right? It's just decision making and man, what should I do? What's going to happen? And how do I move forward? And what changes do I need to make? And all these questions are there. And the direction that I want to go, there's a lot of layers to this topic, but the one I want to focus on today is, what do we do with those questions? Do we just sit in those questions and we just kind of keep the questions to ourselves? Or who do we turn to? Where do we go? What do we do with those questions? And so, in life, as followers of Jesus, we have a place to go when we are looking for clarity, when we are looking for directions. We bring those requests, we bring those questions to God. And so as followers of Jesus, we know that he hears us. We can believe that. And so let's dive right into scripture that gives us this confidence, that gives us this encouragement to take our burdens, our requests, our questions to God. 1 John 5:14-15 says, "And we are confident that he hears us whenever we ask for anything that pleases him. And since we know he hears us when we make our requests, we also know that he will give us what we ask for." And so when we hear this, it's very easy to go, oh, he's going to give me whatever I ask for. So we think, oh, okay, that's one thought. But then the other thought, if we've been around long enough, we know, well, he doesn't give me what I asked for. He doesn't always give me exactly what I asked for, what I want. So I looked up the Bible reference for this verse, a couple of verses here. And this is what Bible reference said. It said, prayer is not merely about asking for favors from God. It's also about helping us understand his will and obeying it. We can take confidence that God will respond to every prayer of a believer in a way that's in harmony with his perfect will. And so when we have these questions, we have to check ourselves and go, okay, am I aligning myself with God? And do I desire to do his will? And am I actually seeking him, first off, and then seeking his will? Or is it, all right, God, I got all these questions. I just want you to answer this and that and do this and do that. Is that our approach? Is that our posture? Or is it a posture of humility and trust and desire to bring our request to him and go, God, I want your will to be done. Show me what I need to do. Show me the next step. Show me how I need to alter my perspective and alter my mindset. Show me how to do that. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about revealing, and we kind of had a similar conversation. Reveal to me, Lord, reveal to me. And so the encouragement for us today is to bring the questions, the concerns to God, and not just try to figure out the answers to our questions on our own, in our own limited understanding. And so oftentimes when we have these questions, we're looking for wisdom. We want to know what to do. We need wisdom to know what to do. And so James 1:5 states, if you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and he will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking. And so that's the question. God, will you give me wisdom? Please give me wisdom to make wise decisions, to remain on the right path. Lord, show me your will. Show me the best path to take here. And so help me to avoid unnecessary consequences. Lord, what is the way of obedience? And give me the strength to obey. And so the other part of this, as we bring these questions to God and we're looking for answers, sometimes we don't like the answer. And what do we do with that? So then we have to say, all right, do I truly trust and have confidence that God's will is best? And am I willing to, when I hear the answer, and he speaks through his word, that's our best bet. If we have questions, we go to him in prayer and in his word. And again, as he reveals, now, okay, are we going to obey? Even when we don't like what we hear. Ooh, that's not the answer I was looking for. Daniel Jones isn't going to like the answer if it's getting benched, but that might be the wise decision for the Giants, right? And so in life sometimes, yeah, we don't like the answer, but that's God's best and that's his will. And so will we embrace it and go, all right, God, if this is what you want me to do, I'm going to obey. I trust you. And I'm going to step out in faith. I'm going to continue to push forward and trust you.